Alright, what's going on everybody? It's your boy High Ride coming back today with another YouTube video. I know it's been a while, but your boy's back. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into some 7 Deadly Sins content. But today, I'm going to be showcasing my Grand Cross Global account. I put I put so much time, I put so much, obviously, money in the game. I do support the game like 100%, 110%. The devs are doing a great job, and I can't support them more. Obviously, with the amount of money I put in this game, you guys can tell. So I'm loving it. Hopefully, you guys are loving it as well. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the account showcase, man. So I guess first things first, from the thumbnail, I am #1 box CC in the game. So that means anybody, out of everybody's accounts in the game, I am the highest account CC. So if we go to combat class ranking, we go to account combat class, and we go to, if we look at knighthood, I am #1 on my knighthood, obviously, right? Because I'd be #1 overall. And I mean, my knighthood's nothing to mess around with, man. My knighthood's full of big boys, right? I'm in ambition, so they are some big boys in there. But yeah, that's not what we're worried about. What we're worried about is total CC. As you can see here, your boy High Rye, 2.613. That's just a little secret, right? So what I did was, before I even got like the other units, or even before I even leveled up my units, I just registered CC. That way I know I could stay at first, and I could still keep pulling away without giving away my secrets, if you know what I mean. You'll see my total of my CC right now, but yeah, 2.613, that's nothing near what I have right now. As you can see, the second place guy is 2.577, so he's like, what, another 40k, 50k away from me. It takes a lot, man. When you're grinding up the levels, or when you're grinding up the CC at this rank, it takes a lot. It's very tedious. It's very like min-maxing stats and all that. But it does get done. Obviously, if you need to swipe some more, you can swipe some more. As you can see, my tavern is pretty decked out. I do love the way my tavern looks. I got it decked out just because visiting taverns was becoming a thing, and I don't want my tavern looking, raggedy. So I had to invest in it a little bit. Obviously, you have your 100-day decorations there. You got these, I don't know, I think these are like 10 diamonds. I don't know. But yeah, man, chandeliers looking clean. You gotta love it. Alright, and without further ado, you guys seen the tavern. Let's go ahead and jump into the box, man. I know it's what everybody wants to see right here. So here's my box. Yo, yeah, it's crazy, man. Every unit is gonna be UR. All my Rs, all my SRs, stuff like that. Pretty much almost everybody has like a 6/6 ult, including SSRs too. Obviously, like, not all of them are gonna have it, but for the most part, most of them do have their 6/6 ultimates. I can just go through a couple of them. As you can see, that was Lilia, Escanor. I didn't really go too ham on the slime benders. That's Fighter Diane. You got Liz Hawk. You got Blue Demon Melee, or it's one of the Demon Melees. I think this is it's Red Demon Melee. I haven't really invested in them yet, but I do have a lot of plat coins, so I will get them maxed eventually. Red Arthur, Dreyfus, pretty much a bunch of units, just 6/6, right? I do invest even in like the ones that you don't use, like you have Green Helbram, right? I invest in him just because it's an extra 400 CC to your box account, so why not, right? Like I said, it's gonna come down to min-maxing stuff like that. If you want to really increase that box CC, which the next box CC buff is going to be 2.5 mil. So if you guys want to start working on that, you're more than welcome to. I'm sure it's going to be a lot tougher since you guys probably salvaged all that gear that you had from the gear event. I mean, I understand. I probably would have done it too if I needed, the resources like that. But, I went ahead and kept every single piece of SSR gear on my team to get that box CC cheese. But yeah, man. As you can see, Valenti 6/6. Obviously, I don't pull enough Doudries to get to 6/6 here, but she will be 6/6 eventually. I mean, that's how everyone will be. Even freaking what's Death Pierce has like some ults in them. But yeah, man. Like I said, if you want to really increase box CC, that's gonna come down to min-maxing stuff like that. As you can see, we have a 2.65 mil. So yeah, we're pushing it at 3 mil. As you can, I think in JP it's 2.53, 3.54. So I think 4 mil is like a 12% HP buff. Here are my teams that I rock. So this is like 208k. That's with like the CC buff and all that from the box CC. Sorry, I'm saying a lot in this video, but it's all good though. Who cares? So like right now, I don't really have this team geared out. I think for the most part, most people are geared. I don't think Greenmore has his UR gear on him, but that's okay. I think this team averages out to like 212k CC. This is just like just to flex it up. Then I got your typical. I think this is my final boss team, if I'm not mistaken. This is like my farming team. Even whales do sufficient farming, right? So we have to. If I'm out of stamp pots, I'm farming books, and I just go overboard and I use all of them. For the most part, I will just start farming, like slow overnight farming with Greenmore and Red Liz. Then I got my guild boss team there, and that's my farming team. So probably one of the best farming teams in the game. This is just something that is usually like 40 seconds for like books. Usually about a minute or so for boss stages. Probably even less than that. Once they get ultimate, it's pretty much GG. So those are a couple of my teams. I can go ahead and go over. Let's see. Yeah, we can go to deathmatch teams. This is my Red Demon team. Obviously, it's gonna be the damage. The tank, or not the tank setup. The damage setup that I just pretty much rush crit damage with the Slater and just tag them down. If the other person runs Guild Thunder, that's great. If the other person runs Hellbrim, it doesn't matter. Whichever one works, as long as we get to go through rank up. Got rocking your Grey Demon team here. Typical standard. Obviously, if the other person rings Guild Thunder, it's pretty good. But it's just up to them. Obviously, I can you can solo Grey Demon if your Green King's good enough, so it doesn't really matter. I'm sure a lot of people by now in this point in the game, a lot of people can solo demons, so it's all good. So we have our Red Demon team here. Obviously, we're rocking Red Jericho in here for the extra damage buff. I usually rock Guild Thunder if they're rocking like Merlin or something, or I'll rock Hellbrim if they're rocking Guild Thunder. So I don't really rock Merlin. I feel like Merlin's just she does good damage, but I don't know, man. I want that extra buff. That way we can just take them out faster. PvP team, this is what I'm rocking. The pin team, obviously, I gotta do it. For the waifu Lilia, that's gonna be both my elite and normal team, and also I think that's my even ranked. Yeah, so I'm using pin team all across the board. As you can see, I'm rocking. This is actually geared out too, so everything is looking right. 197k. I can definitely push that up to 197. So we'll just round it up to 197. Pretty good if you ask me. Decent standards. I like it. Couple of gear sets that I have. We can go over those. Let's sort out this by CC. Lowest CC, as you can see, is gonna be poor Taizu, man. For someone so big, he does have low CC. If you're really looking to get that box CC cheese, man, just throw some SSR gear on like all your units. When half off gear is here, just make sure you're farming the. Sorry, brain fart. Just make sure you're farming the HP gear, because it's really gonna help you out in the long run. And if you really want to salvage it, you can salvage it at the end, but I don't salvage it. I feel like it's just going to be a waste trying to get it back up there. I'm actually going to probably make a new belt that way I can get this one placed out. I don't want to see no SRs and stuff like that. But yeah, if it's a R, it's usually because it's been like maxed out already, just prior in the beginning when everybody was just making different gear sets. So that stuff's getting changed out now. We can go to my main gear sets though, which is going to be these big boys up here. I think in total I have 5, 10, 15. I have 19 gear sets total. 2 are crit damage. I have 2 that are defense. I think I have like 3 or 4 that are attack, and then the rest are all HP. I think I have like 10 HP defense sets. 2 of them are barely being worked out. But you also gotta remember, some of these are URs, so they're kind of like spoken for already. Like Diane, Greenmore, and Red Guild Thunder. So those 3 are like kind of set already. So it's really 10 minus 3. So I'll probably have like 7. So I need to make another one really. Just gotta keep making HP defense sets. My goal is to make an HP defense SSR set every week. It's very tough with bluestones, but I know that I can do it if I just keep sufficient farming, obviously. Being a whale and pulling on like every banner, it's very easy to come by those stamp pots, so that's why I just consistently gear farm and just salvage. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into our gear sets, man. So a lot of these gear sets aren't really like maximized to like 14%, 15%. What I like to do is I'm more of a, I like to work on other pieces of gear before I come back and maximize one or put like all my work into one gear, if that makes sense. So I'm over here making way more gear sets compared to someone putting money into a, you know, into one gear and just to, sorry, can't really word that right. I'm putting money in the game, but I'm making more gear sets compared to someone putting money into all just one gear set. You know, meaning like someone just buying a bunch of hammer packs, right? And then just wasting like 500 anvils on one stat to get it to 2.5 or something like that. While they're doing that, I'm over here buying anvil packs, but I'm working on new pieces of gear. So as you can see, like who is it? So I already like this HP defense set, right? So if I buy a hammer pack right now, I'm gonna just work on this gear, right? I'm gonna go for the, you know, the just attack stats. Even if it's like a 1.6, 1.7, I'm gonna keep it and just go to the next one. This one's really good though because I have 2.7 and 2.9 already, so I just have to reroll 3, which is amazing. But you know, just stuff like that, you know, just really how you're playing the game. So as you can see, I just kind of skipped all my gear sets, but yeah, man, we got Diane's gear sets. So I just wanted to go over that way you guys are in the comments like, yo, you have UR gear but you're not even like 14%, 15%, just, you know, just because I don't really feel like it's necessary to really go ham on the one piece of gear yet, or on one set of gear yet. Obviously in a couple of months these are going to be 15%, 14%, so I'm not worried about it. I'm just worried about getting all my gear sets because they're going to keep releasing UR units, man. Or not UR units, but, you know, units that are going to get UR gear. And if you're behind on gear, you're not going to be able to make those specialized units UR. So, you know, just making sure you have all the right gear is just something that you really got to focus on. Alright. So let's see. Yeah, this is Guild Thunder's gear, HP defense. Obviously, for the most part, everyone's going to be getting an HP defense set. Even Escanor, obviously. Some of the best gear is not even like UR though, so that, you know, don't even worry about that. Like obviously my best UR gear is already spoken for, or my best SSR gear is already spoken for, sorry. Like this will probably be going to either Blue King or Escanor himself, whenever, it just depends whoever gets the UR gear first. But yeah, there's some of these pieces they do have the 14% and stuff like that. Obviously this is Lilia's UR set. She's rocking the HP defense, but with the pure stats, which is lovely for her. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. I'm sure everyone's rocking the same amount of gear. We got Griamore here with another HP. This is just the HP defense that I have on him. Shits and gigs. This is the UR set for Griamore. This one I just built out. It's not really the best, but I just wanted to make him a UR set just for the team. Obviously, you got Gother here with another HP defense. Got another HP defense on Arthur. Merlin has one of our attack defense, which is pretty good. Our attack defenses aren't really something to play around with, so I just don't really use them too much now because it's all about CC in this game, all about going first. You got to have that HP def set up. Meliodas is going to get an attack crit damage gear set. When UR comes out, this is going to be his UR gear. So I'm going to be giving him a couple of attack rolls. These are going to be maxed, obviously, and with a couple of max pierce rate rolls. This one's a really good bracer that I have. I was able to max out 3 attacks, also max out 2 pierces. This will be maxed in a little bit. Obviously, when I get that hammer, just 0.1 it. We'll be alright. So yeah, the Meliodas, amazing unit. Just freaking amazing with the gear set he has on. I love it. Obviously, got Merlin. Once I work on this gear, it'll be fantastic. Dreyfus just holding some HP defense gear here. And then Hauser, this is the gear set I'm working on right now. Obviously you can tell this, none of the subsets are rolled and stuff like that. You got a full defense set here. Attack defense HP rolls. You got another attack defense there. And then onto our crit damage. Nothing too crazy, man. Like I said, these are just demon teams, so like King has his this is just so I never had to switch out gear for them. So he has his own little gear set, which is just crit damage, and then Slater has his own crit damage set as well. This usually goes to Jericho too, if like Jericho's involved in anything. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all my gear sets. As you can see, everybody else just is rocking Feather SSR gear. And yeah, so that's my box. It's obviously it's something I put a lot of time in, obviously a lot of money into, but for the most part I've spent just so much time grinding up this box CC, just grinding up everything I can possibly do to just stay number one. It was very tough to get to number one, and you know, obviously box CC means nothing in this game, right? Having the biggest box CC doesn't mean anything. So other than PP flex, that's really all it is. There's no reason to get hyped over that. I mean, I just think it's cool just to see your name at number one. That's all I like. Obviously my next step will be trying to get to number one in regular CC, but that's stuff like I have to really focus on a whole gear set. Like I was saying, if I really put money into a gear set, I can definitely be number one, but you know, in due time, everyone, you know, everyone's gonna be the same. We'll be all right. Let's go ahead and jump into my items. Not really too much to show. The main you know, the main dressing of the video is already done, so nothing too crazy about my items. I do have a couple purple stones here. I had like 150 awakening stones, but I used them all. So yeah, making gear sets is expensive, man. Trust me. I literally made 2 sets from like 130 stones or something. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have in here. Nothing too crazy. I do have a couple of equipment selection tickets, which I will be using those later on. Probably just on like a crit damage set or something. I don't know. I'm gonna actually do some pulls for you guys to end off the video. I do have a bunch of stuff here. Also, you guys do know, since like the event is, I think at the 100 days event is over, so you can definitely just keep one stack just for like memorabilia. I'm gonna be doing that. Obviously, like exchange tickets, I'm gonna be selling those. Just like a bunch of stuff like that. Event items, you can definitely just sell them. Keep one stack if you really want to savor the moment. If not, just sell them all, man. It's up to you. And yeah, that's about it for my items. Let's see what else I can show you guys. I can go over my final boss score, I guess. I did score, I am in the top 25 right now. Still top 100. People are putting a lot of time and work in this. They're hitting the 4,500 ranges. I hit 4,376, which is still pretty good, but obviously those people are definitely putting some hard ass work, man, which is respect to them. Obviously my homeboy Ryu up here from Ambition, rank 2, putting in that grind. I do respect it. PvP, I am challenger, challenger 1 obviously, and then I am champion 5 or champion 2 right now, pushing up to champion 1. Nothing too crazy since the week just started. I'm just trying to think of what else I can show you guys account wise, you know. Let's see. I can show you guys my coin shop. I think that'll be it for the video. We'll end it there. We'll end off with a couple of draws too. I'm going to be pulling a little bit on the JP side of things, so if you want to look on the right side, I am pulling there. And while we do that, let's go ahead and show the coin shop. So from the coin shop, you can see that I have 19 SSR coins, which is crazy because they're all dupes. Like there's literally nothing in here that I can use. So obviously Green Counter Melly's a dupe, Merlin's already maxed out, you know, everybody's maxed. I can't use anybody. I'm just waiting until another sale goes on. I'm not buying Blue Gold there, obviously that's trash. So, and then gold coins 232. Usually buy like the tickets and stuff. I already cleared out my spin event because I'm impatient. And then, so if you're ever confused on like what to use gold coins on, usually for the most part a lot of people are tending using them on SR pendants, or that's pretty much it. Only use them on SR pendants. If there's a really good unit on sale, you could do that. But for the most part, SR pendants is your best bet. Or if you have an excessive amount of them and you're a well, you spend money on the game, then hey man, buy the event power up spin tickets. It's pretty good value if you're impatient. But if not, just earn them up, man. It doesn't really matter. And for obviously for the R coins, you obviously want to use them only on stampots all the time. Nothing else in here is to your worth. So yeah. Friendship coins, I always use them on the orbs. I use them on the pendant, the art pendants themselves. You get 10, I think like 10 every 2 days or something like that, depending on when you max out your friend coins. And then you can use them on stampots or Fight Festival tickets. So it's up to you though. And yeah, guys, I think that's about it for my global account showcase. Let's go ahead and continue on these pools on the JP side of things. I guess My favorite unit in Grand Cross Global, I'd probably have to say it's gonna come down to being Lilia or Valenti. I know I'm an OC character fanboy, man. I love the OC characters. Like, I think my favorite unit probably in JP is gonna be Lost Vein Melee, and Lost Vein Melee, and probably Roxy, man. Roxy is someone that you can do catch me simping for. I don't even have this unit. What the heck? Okay, that's cool. Alright, bet. I don't even know who this unit is, but I don't have her, so we're just gonna take it and run. Yeah, I don't know, man. Something about Lilia is just really gets the gears going, you know? If you're not rocking the nice cosmetics on Lilia, what are you doing with yourself? Alright, we got shafted on JP. Nothing too crazy to see there. And on that note, guys, I got one more ticket to pull. I'm going to go ahead and do a single on each, and then we'll call it a video. If you guys do want to see more videos like this, let me know down in the comments below. I do appreciate you guys. Sorry for taking a while on the videos, man. I know it's been a while, but just trying to keep the grind on things. Work is very draining. It's probably a shaft anyway. But we are gonna be here. We are gonna be pushing out some content. So just bear with me. Oh, we got Slater. All right, pretty whack. I'm gonna do another one though. Also, let me know if you guys put on the last kilo banner how much the diamonds did it take you. It took me 600 to get. Let's see, 600 to get. I think both of them. I guess you know what? Nah, I was gonna pull. I don't want to do it though, man. I don't want to waste my diamonds. I don't want to waste my. If you want to see me, you know, pull, you can come to my Twitch live stream. The link will be in the description. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitch. I do stream on there when I get the chance. So, without further ado, let's see what this last. All right, we got Bond. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It has been your boy High Rye coming today with the #1 account in the global Grand Cross. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you already know what to do. It's been your boy High Rye, and I will see all those lovely faces next time. Peace out, everybody.